There is a lie that the world tells you when you reach a certain age. The lie says your best days are behind you. The lie says you should slow down, step aside, accept less, expect less, become less. The lie says that growth is for the young, and that wisdom means settling into quiet resignation. That lie has stolen too many years from too many people. That lie has convinced countless souls to give up on themselves, decades before their last breath. That lie has turned vibrant, capable, experienced human beings into shadows of who they could be. But you are here, you are listening, and something inside you knows the truth. The truth is that age is not a prison. Age is not a limitation. Age is not the end of possibility. Age is the beginning of a different kind of power, a deeper kind of strength, a wiser kind of living. You have something the young do not have. You have perspective. You have experience. You have hard-won wisdom that cannot be bought, cannot be taught, can only be earned through living. You have survived losses that would have broken your younger self. You have endured challenges that once seemed impossible. You have adapted to changes that rewrote everything you thought you knew. You are still here. You are still breathing. You are still capable of choice. And as long as you can choose, you can change. As long as you can change, you can grow. As long as you can grow, your story is not finished. This is not a message about reclaiming your youth. This is not about pretending you are someone you are not. This is about recognizing who you are right now, in this moment, with everything you have lived through, everything you have learned, everything you carry inside you. This is about understanding that your value does not decrease with age. Your potential does not expire. Your capacity for meaning, for joy, for contribution, for growth, does not have an expiration date. The world needs what you have. The world needs your steadiness in a culture obsessed with speed. The world needs your depth in a society drowning in superficiality. The world needs your wisdom in an age that mistakes information for understanding. The world needs you to show what it looks like to live fully, not in spite of your years, but because of them. You may feel invisible sometimes. You may feel dismissed, overlooked, underestimated. That is the world's blindness, not your weakness. That is society's failure, not yours. You do not need the world to see you to know your worth. You do not need validation from a culture that worships youth to understand your value. You know who you are. You know what you have survived. You know what you are capable of. And if somewhere along the way you forgot, if the years wore you down, if disappointment dulled your vision, then hear this clearly. It is time to remember. It is time to reclaim. It is time to rebuild. Your age is not your enemy. Your age is your advantage. Every year you have lived has taught you something. Every challenge you faced built strength you still carry. Every loss deepened your capacity for gratitude. Every mistake sharpened your judgment. Every relationship taught you about love, loyalty, boundaries, forgiveness. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was meaningless. Everything that brought you to this moment matters. And this moment matters because you are still here, still capable, still growing, still becoming. This message is for those who refuse to surrender to the lie. This is for those who still feel the pull of purpose, even when the world tells them to rest. This is for those who know, deep in their bones, that they have more to give, more to experience, more to become. Stay with me, because what we discuss in the coming chapters will challenge everything you have been told about aging. It will ask you to let go of limitations you accepted without questioning. It will invite you to step into a version of yourself that is stronger, clearer, more purposeful than you have been in years. Your greatest chapters may still be ahead of you, not because you are denying reality, but because you are finally ready to live it fully. Not because you are pretending to be young, but because you are finally mature enough to know what truly matters. This is your time. This is your season. This is your opportunity. Do not let anyone, including the voice of doubt, in your own mind, convince you otherwise. Let us begin. Chapter 1. Refuse to shrink into the corner they built for you. The world builds a corner for older people. It is a corner labeled decline. It is a corner labeled irrelevant. It is a corner labeled past your prime. The world expects you to walk into that corner quietly, sit down, make yourself small, And wait, you must refuse. You must refuse with every fiber of your being. You must refuse not with anger but with action. You must refuse by living so fully, so purposefully, so vibrantly, that your life itself becomes the argument against every limitation society tries to place on you. They will tell you to slow down. Sometimes slowing down is wisdom, but sometimes slowing down is surrender. You must know the difference. You must ask yourself honestly, am I slowing down because my body needs rest or because society expects less from me? Am I stepping back because I genuinely want to or because I have internalized the message that I should? There is a difference between honoring your needs and accepting their limitations. There is a difference between choosing peace and choosing invisibility. There is a difference between wisdom and resignation. You have earned the right to live by your own standards. You have earned the right to define success on your own terms. You have earned the right to pursue what matters to you, without apologizing, without explaining, without seeking permission from a world that stopped asking your opinion. The corner they built for you is too small. It is too quiet. It is too limiting. It cannot hold everything you still are, everything you still want to experience, everything you still have to offer. Step out of it. Walk away from it. Refuse to accept it as your destiny. You are not invisible. You are not irrelevant. You are not finished. You are not less than you were. You are different than you were. And different does not mean diminished. Different means evolved. Different means refined. Different means carrying wisdom that only comes from living. Every single day you have a choice. You can accept the diminished expectations or you can exceed them. You can live small or you can live full. You can whisper or you can speak. You can hide or you can show up. The world is comfortable when older people stay quiet. Stay out of the way, ask for nothing, expect nothing, contribute nothing. The world is comfortable when you make yourself small. Do not make the world comfortable. Make yourself alive. This does not mean you must be loud. This does not mean you must demand attention. This means you must refuse to pretend you are less capable than you are. This means you must refuse to accept limitations that are not real. This means you must refuse to live according to someone else's low expectations. You know what you are capable of. You know what you can still do. You know what still brings you joy. What still gives you energy. What still makes you feel purposeful. Do not abandon those things because someone decided you are too old for them. Are you too old to learn something new? No. Your brain is still capable of growth. Your mind is still capable of expansion. Learning may look different now. It may take longer. You may need different methods. But you are not too old to grow your understanding, to develop new skills, to explore new interests. Are you too old to contribute? No. Your experience is valuable. Your perspective is needed. Your wisdom can guide those who have not yet walked the path you have walked. You have something to offer that no young person can offer. You have lived knowledge. You have tested understanding. You have earned insight. Are you too old to try something you always wanted to try? No, you are not too old. You may need to adapt how you approach it. You may need to be realistic about limitations. But the desire itself is valid. The dream itself matters. The pursuit itself has value, regardless of the outcome. Are you too old to matter? No, you matter because you exist. You matter because you are human. You matter because your life has value that does not depreciate with age. You matter because the people who love you need you. You matter because your presence in the world makes a difference, even if that difference feels small to you. The corner they built expects you to stop trying. It expects you to stop caring about your appearance, your health, your mind, your relationships, your purpose. It expects you to give up on yourself slowly, quietly, without protest. But you are not required to meet those expectations. You are not required to perform decline. You are not required to diminish yourself, to make others comfortable with your aging. You can still care about how you look. Not from vanity, from self-respect. You can still care about your health, not to live forever, to live well for however long you have. You can still care about your mind, not to compete with the young, to stay engaged with a world that continues to change. You can still care about your relationships, not from loneliness, From love, you can still care about purpose, not to prove anything, because purpose makes life worth living. Caring is not weakness. Caring is strength. Trying is not foolishness. Trying is courage. Showing up is not desperation. Showing up is dignity. Every time you refuse to shrink, you give permission to others to do the same. Every time you live fully despite your age, you challenge the lie that aging means ending. Every time you pursue what matters to you without apologizing, you show the world what is possible. You may not change society's view of aging. That is not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to refuse to live according to their diminished vision. Your responsibility is to honor your own truth, your own capacity, your own desires. The corner is small. The corner is dark. The corner is isolated. The corner offers nothing but the illusion of safety through invisibility. Step out. Step forward. Step into the light of your own remaining years with intention, with purpose, with refusal to accept less than you deserve. You are not finished. You are not irrelevant. You are not invisible. You are here. You are alive. You are capable, and you have every right to live as fully as your body, mind, and spirit allow. Refuse the corner. Refuse the limitations. Refuse the low expectations. Refuse to make yourself small. Refuse to go quietly into a diminished version of life. You have lived too long, survived too much, learned too hard to spend your remaining years pretending to be less than you are. You owe yourself more than that. You owe the younger generations who will one day be where you are now the example of what is possible. Refuse to shrink. Stand tall in who you are. Live fully in the time you have. Show the world that aging is not surrender. Show them that you are not finished. Show them that life does not end at any particular age. It simply changes. And change does not mean decline. It can mean deepening. It can mean focusing. It can mean living with more intention, more wisdom, more clarity than you ever had before. Refuse the corner. Choose the fullness. Live the truth. You are still here. Make it matter. Chapter 2 Build strength in the body you have today. You do not have the body you had at 20. You do not have the body you had at 40. You do not have the body you had even 5 years ago. This is reality. This is not failure. This is not tragedy. This is the simple truth of living in a human body that moves through time. But here is what else is true. The body you have right now, today, in this moment, is still capable. It is still strong. It may not be strong in the same ways it once was, but strength takes many forms, and the strength available to you now is real, valuable, worth developing. You must stop comparing your current body to your past body. That comparison serves no one. It does not motivate you. It discourages you. It makes you focus on loss instead of possibility. It makes you see weakness instead of recognizing the strength that remains. Your body has carried you through decades of life. Your body has endured illnesses, injuries, stress, challenges. Your body has adapted to change after change after change. Your body is still here, still functioning, still serving you every single day. It deserves your respect. It deserves your care. It deserves your gratitude. Building strength in the body you have today is not about trying to reverse time. It is not about pretending you are young again. It is not about achieving some impossible standard. It is about honoring what your body can still do and gently, consistently asking it to do a little more. Movement is medicine. This is not metaphor. This is medical fact. Your body needs movement to maintain function. Your muscles need use or they weaken. Your bones need stress or they become fragile. Your joints need motion or they stiffen. Your heart needs activity or it weakens. Your balance needs practice or it deteriorates. The tragedy is not that your body ages. The tragedy is that so many people stop moving and then blame age for the weakness that comes from disuse. Use it or lose it. This is not cruelty. This is biology. Your body responds to what you ask of it. If you ask nothing, it gives you nothing. If you ask for strength, even in small ways, it responds. Your body wants to serve you, but you must give it the signal that strength still matters, that function still matters, that you still have living to do. You do not need to run marathons. You do not need to lift massive weights. You do not need to perform like an athlete. You need to move your body in ways that challenge it gently, consistently, progressively. Can you stand from a chair without using your hands? If you can, that is strength worth maintaining. Practice it. If you cannot, that is strength worth building. Work toward it. Every single day, practice. Your legs are capable of getting stronger. Your core is capable of getting stronger, but only if you ask them to work. Can you walk for 10 minutes without significant pain or breathlessness? If you can, walk for 11 minutes tomorrow, then 12, then 15. Slowly, gradually, consistently build your capacity. If you cannot walk for 10 minutes yet, walk for 5, then 6, then 7. Progress is progress, regardless of the starting point. Can you reach overhead? Can you bend down? Can you carry groceries? Can you climb stairs? These are not trivial questions. These are quality of life questions. These are independence questions. These are dignity questions. The strength to perform daily activities without help is freedom. The strength to move through your home, your community, your life without dependence on others is power. Not because needing help is shameful, but because maintaining independence for as long as possible gives you choice, gives you autonomy, gives you the ability to live on your own terms. Building strength is not vanity. Building strength is survival. Building strength is the difference between living independently and requiring assistance. Building strength is the difference between confidence and fear. Building strength is the difference between engaging with life and withdrawing from it. Your body will never be what it was. Accept this, grieve it if you must, and then make peace with it. Because your body can still be strong enough. Strong enough for what? Strong enough for the life you want to live right now. What do you want to be able to do? Do you want to play with grandchildren? Do you want to travel? Do you want to garden? Do you want to walk through museums? Do you want to dance? Do you want to swim? Do you want to hike gentle trails? Whatever you want to do, your body needs specific strength to do it. And that strength can be built, not overnight, not easily, but with consistent effort, with patience, with refusing to give up on yourself. That strength can be developed. Start where you are, not where you wish you were, not where you used to be, where you are right now, today, with the body you currently have. If you cannot exercise standing, exercise sitting. If you cannot exercise for 30 minutes, exercise for 5. If you cannot use weights, use your own body weight. If you cannot move your whole body, move what you can move. Something is always better than nothing. A little bit every day is better than a lot once in a while. Consistency matters more than intensity. Showing up matters more than performing perfectly. You must also feed your body with intention. Food is not just pleasure. Food is not just comfort. Food is fuel. Food is medicine. Food is information you give your body about what you want it to do. Do you want energy? Feed your body foods that provide sustained energy. Do you want strong bones? Feed your body calcium, vitamin D, protein. Do you want mental clarity? Feed your body healthy fats, nutrients that support brain function. Do you want to maintain muscle? Feed your body adequate protein. You cannot exercise your way out of a terrible diet. You cannot eat well and skip movement entirely. Your body needs both. Movement and nutrition work together. They support each other. They multiply each other's benefits. Hydration matters. Sleep matters. Stress management matters. Recovery matters. All of these things affect your body's ability to function, to heal, to maintain strength. You must also listen to your body. There is a difference between discomfort and pain. Discomfort is your body working, adapting, getting stronger. Pain is your body warning you that something is wrong. Learn to distinguish between them. Push through discomfort when it is safe to do so. Stop and seek help when you experience pain. Building strength in the body you have today requires patience. It requires consistency. It requires compassion for yourself when progress is slow. It requires celebrating small victories. It requires refusing to give up when you experience setbacks. Some days will be harder than others. Some weeks you will feel stronger. Some weeks you will feel weaker. This is normal. This is not failure. This is the reality of living in a human body. But the overall trend, over months, over years, should be toward maintaining or building capacity, not toward steady decline. Decline is not inevitable. Decline is often the result of giving up, stopping movement, accepting weakness without fighting for strength. You do not have to accept decline. You can fight it. You can slow it. You can, in some cases, reverse it. Your body is more resilient than you think. Your body is more capable than society tells you. Your body can respond to effort even in your 70s, 80s, 90s. It is never too late to start. It is never too late to build strength. It is never too late to improve function. It is never too late to increase your capacity. The body you have today is the only body you have to work with. You cannot wish it different. You cannot trade it in. You cannot go back in time. But you can, starting today, treat it with more respect, more care, more intention. You can ask it to work. You can feed it well. You can rest it properly. You can move it consistently. You can build it stronger, day by day, choice by choice, movement by movement. Your body wants to serve you. Your body wants to be strong. Your body responds to what you ask of it. So ask. Ask it to move. Ask it to work. Ask it to carry you through your remaining years with as much strength, function, and independence as possible. Build strength in the body you have today, not the body you wish you had, not the body you used to have, the body you have right now. It is enough. It is capable. It is worth the effort. Start today. Move today. Feed yourself well today. Rest well today. And then wake up tomorrow and do it again. Stack those days together. Watch how your body responds. Watch how your strength grows. Watch how your confidence returns. This is not about perfection. This is about direction. This is not about becoming young again. This is about becoming strong enough for the life you want to live right now. Your body is still capable. Treat it that way. Honor it. Challenge it. Care for it. Build it stronger. Because the strength you build today determines the freedom you have tomorrow. Chapter 3. Guard your mind like your life depends on it. Your mind is the foundation of everything. Your mind determines how you experience each day. Your mind interprets reality. Your mind creates meaning. Your mind chooses responses. Your mind shapes your quality of life more than any external circumstance. If your mind weakens, everything weakens. If your mind stays strong, you stay strong regardless of what your body can or cannot do. This is why guarding your mind is not optional. This is why mental strength is not luxury. This is why you must fight for mental clarity, mental engagement, mental health with everything you have. The brain is an organ. Like every organ, it needs care. Like every organ, it responds to how you treat it. Like every muscle, it grows stronger with use and weaker with neglect. Use it or lose it. This is not just true for your body. This is profoundly true for your mind. You cannot afford to let your mind go idle. You cannot afford to stop learning, stop thinking, stop engaging with new information. The moment you decide you know enough, the moment you stop challenging your brain, the moment you settle into mental routines that require no effort, your mind begins to deteriorate. This is not opinion. This is neuroscience. Your brain needs novelty. Your brain needs challenge. Your brain needs problems to solve, new information to process, connections to make. When you were young, life provided this automatically. Every day brought new challenges, new learning, new problems to solve. School, work, raising children, building careers, navigating relationships, all of this kept your mind active, engaged, growing. But now you must be intentional. Now you must choose mental engagement. Now you must deliberately seek out activities that challenge your brain. Reading is one of the most powerful tools you have. Reading exercises your brain. Reading builds vocabulary. Reading improves focus. Reading expands understanding. Reading exposes you to new ideas, different perspectives, worlds beyond your own experience. If you are not reading regularly, start. If you used to read but stopped, return to it. Fiction, non-fiction, history, biography, philosophy, science. It does not matter what you read, as long as you read something that requires thought, attention, engagement. Learning is another essential practice. Learn something new, not something easy, something challenging, something that requires effort, that stretches your current understanding, that forces your brain to create new pathways. Learn a language, learn an instrument, learn about a period of history you know nothing about. Learn about science, art, technology. Learn how things work. Learn why things happen. Learn about cultures different from your own. The specific subject matters less than the act of learning itself. Your brain needs the challenge. Your brain needs to struggle with new information. Your brain needs to feel confused and then work toward clarity. This is how neural connections strengthen. This is how cognitive reserve builds. This is how you protect yourself against decline. Puzzles, games, problem-solving activities. These are not just entertainment. These are mental exercise. Crosswords, Sudoku, chess, bridge, strategy games. Anything that requires thinking, planning, remembering, problem-solving is beneficial. But do not just do the same puzzle over and over. Do not just play the same game at the same level. Challenge yourself. Increase difficulty. Try new types of puzzles. Learn new games. Keep your brain guessing. Keep your brain working. Social engagement is also crucial for mental health. Isolation is poison to the aging mind. Loneliness accelerates cognitive decline. Your brain needs social interaction. Your brain needs conversation, debate, storytelling, listening, connecting. If you have become isolated, you must fight against it. You must seek out connection. Join groups, attend events, volunteer, find communities of people who share your interests. Force yourself to engage even when it feels uncomfortable. The discomfort of social engagement is far less harmful than the slow deterioration that comes from isolation. Your mind needs other minds. Your thoughts need to be challenged, questioned, expanded by interaction with others. You must also guard your mind against negativity. What you consume mentally matters. What you watch, what you read, what you listen to, what you think about, all of this shapes your mental state. If you spend hours consuming news designed to trigger fear, anxiety, outrage, your mind will be fearful, anxious, outraged. If you spend time with people who only complain, criticize, gossip, your mind will become negative, cynical, bitter. You must be selective. You must be protective. You must curate what enters your mind with the same care you curate what enters your body. This does not mean avoiding reality. This does not mean living in denial. This means being intentional about what you give your attention to. This means limiting exposure to things that drain you without adding value. This means choosing, whenever possible, to focus on what is good, true, beautiful, meaningful. Your attention is limited. Your mental energy is limited. Spend both on what deserves them. Spend both on what builds you up rather than tears you down. Depression and anxiety are not inevitable parts of aging. They are conditions that can be addressed, treated, managed. If you are struggling with your mental health, you must seek help. You must talk to someone. You must not suffer in silence. There is no shame in needing support. There is no weakness in asking for help. Your mental health matters. Your emotional well-being matters. You deserve to feel okay. You deserve to experience peace, contentment, even joy. If medication helps, take it. If therapy helps, seek it. If support groups help, join them. Do whatever is necessary to protect your mental health. Because without mental health, nothing else works. Without mental health, every day becomes a struggle. Without mental health, you cannot enjoy anything, appreciate anything, engage with anything. Memory changes with age. This is normal. This is not automatically a sign of disease. Your memory may not work the same way it did when you were younger. You may need to write things down more. You may need reminders. You may need systems to help you remember. This is okay. This is adaptation. This is intelligence. Work with your brain as it is now, not as it was decades ago. But if memory changes are significant, if they interfere with daily life, if they worry you or worry people around you, you must get evaluated. Early detection of cognitive problems allows for better management. Ignoring warning signs helps no one. Your mind is precious. Your mind is powerful. Your mind determines your experience of every remaining day you have. Guard it fiercely. Challenge it consistently. Feed it well. Protect it from isolation, negativity, stagnation. Use it fully. Keep it engaged. Keep it learning. Keep it growing. You are not too old to learn. You are not too old to grow. You are not too old to keep your mind sharp, active, engaged with life. But you must choose this. You must work for this. You must refuse to let your mind go idle. You must refuse to accept mental decline as inevitable. You must refuse to give up on mental strength. Read every day. Learn something new regularly. Challenge yourself mentally. Stay socially connected. Protect your attention. Manage your mental health. Keep your mind working, active, engaged. Because your mind is how you experience life. Your mind is how you make sense of the world. Your mind is how you connect with others. Your mind is how you find meaning. Your mind is how you maintain dignity, independence, sense of self. Guard it like your life depends on it. Because in very real ways, the quality of your remaining life absolutely depends on the health and strength of your mind. Chapter 4: Deepen love before time runs out. You have loved people in your life. You have been loved by people. Some of those people are still here. Some are gone. Some relationships are strong. Some are broken. Some are distant. Some are close. But here is what age teaches you with brutal clarity: time is finite. The people you love will not be here forever. You will not be here forever. Every day that passes without expressing love, without deepening connection, without repairing what is broken, is a day you cannot get back. This is not meant to create anxiety. This is meant to create urgency. Healthy urgency. The kind of urgency that motivates you to act now, to love now, to connect now, to say the words now that you have been holding back. How many people do you love who do not know the depth of your love? How many people matter to you who do not know how much they matter? How many relationships have grown distant, not because of conflict but because of neglect, busyness, assumption that there will always be time later? Later is not guaranteed. Later may not come. This is not pessimism. This is reality. You must deepen love while you still can. You must express love while voices still work, while minds still recognize, while hearts still feel. Start with the people closest to you. Your spouse, your partner, if you have one. This person has walked through life with you. This person has seen you at your best and your worst. This person has chosen to stay, to build, to share life with you. When was the last time you truly expressed gratitude for that? When was the last time you looked them in the eye and said, "Thank you for sharing your life with me. Thank you for staying. Thank you for loving me even when I was difficult to love"? Do not assume they know. Do not assume it is obvious. Say it. Say it clearly. Say it often. Say it while you both still understand what the words mean. Physical affection matters. Touch matters. If you have stopped touching, start again. Hold hands. Hug. Sit close. Touch communicates what words sometimes cannot. Touch reminds both of you that you are not alone, that you are connected, that love is still present, still real, still choosing to stay. Your children, if you have them, they are adults now. They have their own lives, their own families, their own struggles. The relationship has changed from what it was when they were young. But the love does not have to change. The connection does not have to weaken. Do they know you are proud of them? Do they know you respect the adults they have become? Do they know that your love is not conditional on their choices, their success, their ability to meet your expectations? Tell them. Tell them clearly. Tell them specifically. Not just "I love you" in passing, but real words. "I am proud of who you have become. I respect how you handled that situation. I see how hard you work. I notice how you love your children. I appreciate what you do for me." Specific words matter. Generic words are easy to dismiss. Specific words land in the heart and stay there. If there is brokenness between you and your children, you must try to heal it. You must be willing to apologize for your part. You must be willing to listen to their pain. You must be willing to admit that you are not perfect, that you made mistakes, that you hurt them even when you did not mean to. This is not about blame. This is not about who was right or wrong. This is about recognizing that time is limited and that dying with unresolved conflict serves no one. You cannot force reconciliation. You cannot make someone forgive you, but you can extend the offer. You can take responsibility for your part. You can express genuine remorse. You can ask for the opportunity to rebuild. What they do with that offer is their choice. But at least you will know you tried. At least you will not carry the regret of never attempting to make it right. Your grandchildren, if you have them, they need to know you, not just as a role, as a person. They need to hear your stories. They need to understand where they come from. They need to see the connection between their present and your past. Tell them your stories. Tell them about your childhood. Tell them about your struggles. Tell them about your mistakes and what you learned. Tell them about your victories and what they cost. Tell them about their parents as children. Tell them about their grandparents, their great-grandparents. Give them their history. Give them context for their identity. Give them the gift of understanding that they are part of something larger than themselves. Part of a family story that extends backward and will extend forward. And listen to them. Really listen. Not just to what they say but to who they are becoming. Ask them questions. Care about their answers. Show interest in their lives, their dreams, their struggles. You have wisdom they need, but they also have things to teach you about the world they are growing up in, about perspectives you may not see, about changes you may not understand. The exchange goes both ways. Love goes both ways. Connection requires both speaking and listening. Your friends, real friends, the ones who have walked with you through years, through changes, through losses. These relationships are precious. These relationships are rare. These relationships deserve your attention, your care, your investment. Do not let distance or time weaken these bonds. Reach out, make the call, write the letter, schedule the visit, say the words, "You matter to me. Our friendship has meant everything. I am grateful you have been in my life." Do not wait for them to reach out first. Do not wait for the perfect time. Do not wait until it feels convenient. Make the effort now. Prioritize connection now. Deepen love now. If there are people you have lost touch with, people you think about but have not contacted in years, reach out. The worst that can happen is they do not respond. The best that can happen is you reconnect with someone who matters to you. The regret of not trying is worse than the disappointment of rejection. Always, every time. If there are people who hurt you, people you have held grudges against, people you have cut off, you must consider whether holding that anger is still serving you. You do not have to reconcile with everyone. You do not have to allow toxic people back into your life. But you can release the emotional weight of the grudge. You can forgive for your own peace, not for their benefit. You can let go of the anger that has been poisoning you for years, for decades. You can release them from the debt you have been holding them to in your mind, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Holding grudges into your final years is exhausting. It is heavy. It steals energy from you. It robs you of peace. It serves no one. Let it go. Forgive, even if you never tell them. Forgive in your own heart. Release the weight. Make space for peace. Love is the only thing you take with you. Love is the only thing that matters in the end. Not accomplishments. Not possessions. Not being right. Love. The love you gave. The love you received. The connections you built. The hearts you touched. The lives you influenced. This is what remains when everything else fades. Deepen love now. Express love now. Repair love now. Prioritize love now. Because time does not wait. Because people do not live forever. Because you do not want to stand at someone's funeral wishing you had said the words when they could still hear them. Say them now. Show them now. Love them now. While there is still time. While hearts still beat. While voices still speak. While arms can still hug. Deepen love before time runs out. Because nothing matters more. Nothing ever has. Nothing ever will. Chapter 5. Find purpose that makes you rise each morning. There is a dangerous moment that comes for many people when they retire, when children are grown, when the structures that gave life meaning fall away, A moment when they wake up and realize there is nothing I have to do today. Nothing required. Nothing expected. Nothing urgent. For some, this feels like freedom. For a week, maybe a month. But then something else sets in. Something heavier. Something darker. Emptiness. The absence of purpose is a slow death. The absence of reason to rise. Reason to try. Reason to care. This kills the spirit long before it kills the body. You need purpose. Not someday. Not in some vague future. Right now. Today. Every single day. Purpose is not optional for human thriving. Purpose is not luxury. Purpose is not something you can postpone until you feel like it. Purpose is what makes life worth living. Purpose is what gets you out of bed. Purpose is what gives meaning to your hours. Purpose is what keeps your mind engaged, your heart invested, your spirit alive. Without purpose, days blur together. Without purpose, weeks pass unmarked. Without purpose, you stop caring about your appearance, your health, your environment. Without purpose, depression creeps in. Apathy takes hold. Life becomes something you endure rather than something you live. You must find purpose. You must create purpose. You must fight for purpose like your life depends on it. Because it does. Your purpose now will not look like your purpose at 30. That is okay. That is appropriate. Your purpose should evolve as you evolve. Your purpose should match this season of life, this set of circumstances, this version of yourself. You do not need to run a company. You do not need to change the world. You do not need grand ambitions or impossible goals. You need something that matters to you. Something that gives your days structure and meaning. Something that makes you feel useful, needed, valuable. What can that be? What does purpose look like in this season? It can be small. It can be quiet. It can be so simple that others might not even recognize it as purpose. That does not matter. It does not need to impress anyone. It just needs to matter to you. For some, purpose is caring for a grandchild one day a week, knowing that this child depends on you, that you make their parents' lives possible, that you pour into this young life in ways no one else can. That is purpose. That is meaningful. That matters. For some, purpose is tending a garden, growing things, creating beauty, providing food, working with soil and seeds and the patient miracle of growth. That is purpose. That is life-giving work. For some, purpose is volunteering, using skills from a lifetime of work to serve organizations that need help, tutoring students, serving meals, visiting the homebound, answering phones at a crisis center, reading to the blind. Whatever matches your abilities and interests. Service gives purpose. Being needed gives purpose. Contributing to something larger than yourself gives purpose. For some, purpose is creative work. Writing the stories that have lived inside you for decades. Painting, making music, crafting, creating beauty that did not exist before you made it. This is purpose. This is valuable. This matters. For some, purpose is learning. Pursuing education you never had time for, exploring subjects that always interested you, growing your understanding, feeding your curiosity, keeping your mind active and engaged. This is purpose. This is life-affirming work. For some, purpose is maintaining relationships, being the one who holds the family together, organizing gatherings, staying in touch, creating connection, building bridges, preserving family history and tradition. This is purpose. This is essential work that someone must do. For some, purpose is physical. Training for a 5K, swimming every day, building strength, maintaining health, proving to yourself that your body is still capable. This is purpose. This gives structure to your days and motivation to care for yourself. For some, purpose is spiritual. Deepening prayer practice, studying sacred texts, serving a faith community, growing in wisdom and understanding, preparing your soul for what comes next. This is purpose. This is meaningful work. The specific form matters less than having something. Having a reason to rise, having a structure to your days, having something you care about, work toward, invest in. You cannot live purposefully by accident. You cannot drift into meaning. You must choose it. You must create it. You must build it deliberately into your life. This requires honesty with yourself. What do you actually care about? Not what you think you should care about. Not what impresses others. What genuinely matters to you? What did you always want to do, but never had time for? What skills do you have that could serve others? What interests you? What energizes you? What makes you feel alive? Start there. Start with what genuinely resonates with your heart, not what looks good on paper. You may need to try several things before you find what fits. That is okay. That is part of the process. Not everything will work. Not everything will feel meaningful. Keep trying until you find what does. Some people resist this. Some people say, I worked for 40 years. I earned the right to rest. Why should I have to find purpose? Why can't I just relax? You can relax. You should rest. But rest is not the same as endless emptiness. Rest is not the same as having nothing to care about. Rest is restorative when it prepares you for meaningful activity. Rest becomes destructive when it is all there is. Human beings are not designed for perpetual leisure. Human beings need to feel useful. Human beings need to contribute. Human beings need purpose to thrive mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Study after study shows that people with purpose live longer, healthier lives. People with purpose have lower rates of depression, anxiety, cognitive decline. People with purpose maintain physical function better. People with purpose report higher life satisfaction. This is not opinion. This is medical fact. Purpose is protective. Purpose is health promoting. Purpose extends both length and quality of life. So finding purpose is not optional if you want to age well. Finding purpose is essential. You may feel like you have nothing left to offer. You may feel like your useful years are behind you. This is a lie. This is society's lie. This is the same lie that built the corner you must refuse to sit in. You have something to offer. You have experience. You have skills. You have wisdom. You have time. You have energy, even if less than you once had. You have perspective. You have presence. Someone needs what you have. Some organization needs your skills. Some person needs your wisdom. Some cause needs your support. Some creative work needs your expression. You are not useless. You are not finished. You are not without value. You still have contribution to make. But you must take initiative. You must seek out purpose. You must create it in your own life. No one will hand it to you. No one will assign it to you. This is your work to do. Start by asking, what do I want my days to look like? If I could design a meaningful life right now, with my current capabilities and circumstances, what would I include? Then start building that. One step at a time. One commitment at a time. One new activity at a time. Maybe you start volunteering one morning a week. See how it feels. If it energizes you, do more. If it drains you, try something else. Maybe you join a class. Maybe you start a project. Maybe you commit to a creative practice. Maybe you take on a caregiving role. Maybe you become active in a cause you care about. Whatever you choose, commit to it. Show up consistently. Give it real effort. Purpose requires investment. Purpose requires showing up even when you do not feel like it. Purpose requires discipline. But the return is worth the investment. The return is a life that feels meaningful. Days that matter. Mornings worth rising for. Energy directed towards something that gives back. You will also discover something powerful when you have purpose. Everything else improves. Your mood improves. Your energy improves. Your health improves. Your relationships improve. Your sense of self-worth improves. Purpose creates a positive cycle. Purpose gives you reason to care for yourself. Purpose gives you social connection. Purpose keeps your mind engaged. Purpose structures your time. Purpose reminds you daily that you matter, that your life has value, that you still have something to contribute. This is not about grand legacy. This is not about being remembered. This is about living each remaining day with meaning, with intention, with purpose that makes the day worth living. You do not know how many days you have left. None of us do. But however many remain, you deserve to live them with purpose. You deserve to wake each morning with reason to rise. You deserve to spend your hours on something that matters to you. Find it, create it, build it, commit to it, protect it. Let purpose shape your remaining years, because life without purpose is just waiting, just marking time, just enduring days until they run out. But life with purpose is living, really living, engaging with each day, contributing, growing, creating, serving, connecting, mattering. You still matter. You still have purpose to fulfill. You still have contribution to make. Find what it is, and then pour yourself into it with everything you have. This is how you age with dignity. This is how you maintain vitality. This is how you live fully until your last breath. Find purpose that makes you rise each morning, and watch how your life transforms when every day has meaning again. Chapter 6. Let go of every weight you are not meant to carry. You are carrying weights that do not belong to you. You are carrying burdens you were never meant to bear. You are holding on to things that are stealing your peace, your energy, your joy. It is time to let go. This is not weakness. This is wisdom. This is not giving up. This is choosing freedom. This is not surrender. This is strength. You have carried enough in your lifetime. You have shouldered responsibilities that would have crushed others. You have endured hardships that tested every limit. You have held yourself together when everything around you was falling apart. You have been strong for others when they could not be strong for themselves. You have done enough of that. You have carried enough. Now it is time to put down what you were never meant to keep holding. Start with guilt. How much guilt are you carrying? How many things have you been punishing yourself for? How many mistakes from years ago do you still replay in your mind? Guilt about how you raised your children. Guilt about your career choices. Guilt about your marriage. Guilt about parents you could not save. Guilt about opportunities you missed. Guilt about words you said or did not say. Guilt about people you hurt. Guilt about who you were in your younger years. This guilt serves no one. It helps nothing. It changes nothing about the past. It only steals from your present. You made decisions with the information you had at the time. You did what you thought was right in the moment. You made mistakes because you were human, learning, imperfect. You hurt people because you were hurt. You failed sometimes because everyone fails sometimes. You cannot change any of it. You cannot go back and choose differently. You cannot undo what was done or do what was left undone. But you can choose whether to keep punishing yourself. You can choose whether to keep carrying guilt that serves no purpose except to make you suffer. Let it go. Forgive yourself, not because you are perfect, not because you have no regrets, but because you are human and humans deserve compassion, including from themselves. What would you tell a friend who was carrying the same guilt you carry? Would you tell them they should suffer forever? Would you tell them they are beyond forgiveness? Would you tell them they deserve to be punished for the rest of their life? No. You would tell them to let it go. You would tell them they did their best. You would tell them everyone makes mistakes. You would offer them compassion, understanding, grace. Give yourself the same grace you would give others. Forgive yourself the way you forgive people you love. Carrying guilt into your final years is a tragedy. It prevents you from living fully now. It keeps you focused on past failures instead of present possibilities. It steals joy from days that should be lived in peace. Put it down. Make amends where amends are still possible. Apologize where apology is needed. Learn from your mistakes, and then release the weight. Choose freedom over continued self-punishment. Let go of resentment. How many old angers are you still feeding? How many grudges are you still maintaining? How many people are you still holding hostage in your mind for things they did years ago, decades ago? This is poison. This is toxic waste you carry in your own heart. It does not hurt them. It hurts you. The person you resent probably does not think about you at all. They moved on with their life. They forgot about the incident that you replay constantly. They are not suffering. You are. Is it worth it? Is this old anger worth the space it occupies in your heart? Is this grudge worth the energy it takes to maintain? No, it is not. It never was. Forgiveness is not about them. Forgiveness is not saying what they did was acceptable. Forgiveness is releasing yourself from the prison of resentment. You can forgive and still have boundaries. You can forgive and still protect yourself from being hurt again. You can forgive and never speak to them again. Forgiveness is an internal release, not a requirement for relationship. Let go of the anger. Let go of the bitterness. Let go of the need for them to apologize, to understand, to acknowledge what they did. They may never do any of that. Waiting for it keeps you trapped. Release them, not for their sake, for yours, so you can be free, so you can have peace, so you can reclaim the emotional energy you have been wasting on old anger. Let go of regret. How many what ifs do you carry? How many roads not taken do you mourn? How many alternate versions of your life do you imagine? What if I had chosen differently? What if I had taken that job? What if I had married someone else? What if I had moved to that city? What if I had pursued that dream? What if I had been braver, smarter, luckier? These questions torture you. They keep you living in imaginary alternative realities instead of accepting the reality you actually have. You made choices. Those choices led you here. You cannot know what would have happened if you had chosen differently. You cannot know if those other paths would have been better. You can only know that this is the path you walked. Maybe it was the right path. Maybe it was the wrong path. It does not matter now. It is your path. It is the one you took. It led to experiences you had, people you met, lessons you learned. Stop comparing your real life to imaginary alternatives. Stop torturing yourself with unanswerable questions. Stop mourning versions of yourself that never existed. Accept the life you lived. Find meaning in the path you actually walked. Make peace with your choices, knowing you did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Regret is a thief. Regret steals your present while offering nothing in return. Regret keeps you stuck in the past when you need to be living in the now. Let it go. Accept what was. Make peace with your history, and choose to live fully in whatever time remains. Let go of other people's expectations. How much of your life have you lived trying to meet expectations that were never yours? How much have you shaped yourself to fit someone else's vision of who you should be? Your parents' expectations, your spouse's expectations, your children's expectations, society's expectations, your community's expectations, your own younger self's expectations. You are too old to keep living for other people's approval. You are too old to keep trying to be who they think you should be. You are too old to keep sacrificing your own desires for their comfort. What do you want? Not what they want for you. Not what you think you should want. Not what would make others proud. What do you actually want for your remaining years? If the answer conflicts with someone else's expectations, so be it. This is your life. These are your final years. You get to decide how to live them. Let go of the need to explain yourself, to justify yourself, to gain approval for your choices. You do not owe anyone an explanation for how you choose to live your own life. If they are disappointed that you are not who they wanted you to be, that is their problem, not yours. You cannot sacrifice your own peace to maintain their comfort. Live your life. Make your choices. Honor your own desires. Let their expectations go. Let go of possessions that burden you. How much stuff are you maintaining that you do not need, do not use, do not even want? How much energy goes into organizing, cleaning, protecting things that add no value to your life? Your home should support you, not burden you. Your possessions should serve you, not enslave you. Everything you own requires some portion of your limited time and energy. Make sure it is worth that cost. What if you kept only what you genuinely love and use? What if you released everything else? How much lighter would your life feel? How much easier would your home be to manage? You cannot take it with you. Your children probably do not want most of it. Holding on to things out of obligation or guilt serves no one. Release what does not serve you. Give it away. Sell it. Donate it. Throw it away. Create space. Create simplicity. Create a home environment that supports the life you want to live now. Let go of toxic relationships. How many relationships in your life drain you rather than nourish you? How many people consistently leave you feeling worse rather than better? You do not owe anyone your presence in their life if that presence harms you. You do not owe anyone continued relationship if that relationship is toxic. Some relationships are worth fighting for. Some are worth the hard work of repair. But some are not. Some relationships are simply unhealthy. Some people are not capable of treating you well. Some dynamics will never change no matter how hard you try. You have permission to step back. You have permission to limit contact. You have permission to end relationships that harm your well-being. This may feel cruel. This may bring guilt. But protecting yourself is not cruelty. Setting boundaries is not meanness. Choosing your own well-being is not selfishness. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot maintain your own health while allowing others to consistently drain you. You cannot live peacefully while surrounded by toxicity. Step back. Create distance. Protect your peace. Let go of obligation to maintain relationships that harm you. Let go of the need to control outcomes. How much energy do you waste trying to control things beyond your control? How much anxiety comes from trying to manage situations you cannot manage? You cannot control other people's choices. You cannot control how your children live their lives. You cannot control the future. You cannot control the economy, the government, the world. You cannot control whether people like you, understand you, appreciate you. You can only control yourself, your choices, your responses, your attitude, your effort. Everything else? Let it go. Release your grip. Stop exhausting yourself trying to control the uncontrollable. This does not mean you stop caring. This does not mean you become passive. This means you focus your limited energy on what you actually can influence and release what you cannot. Worry changes nothing. Anxiety solves nothing. Trying to control others destroys relationships. Trying to manage every outcome steals your peace. Do what you can. Influence what you can influence. And then release the rest. Trust that things will unfold as they will. Make peace with uncertainty. Accept that you are not responsible for controlling everything. This is freedom. This is peace. This is wisdom. You are carrying too much. You have been strong for too long. You have borne too many burdens that were never yours to carry. It is time to put them down. It is time to release the weight. It is time to choose freedom. Let go of guilt. Let go of resentment. Let go of regret. Let go of others' expectations. Let go of possessions that burden you. Let go of toxic relationships. Let go of the need to control everything. Create space. Create lightness. Create freedom. Make room for peace, for joy, for simplicity, for presence. You deserve to live your remaining years unencumbered. You deserve to travel light through your final season. You deserve peace after a lifetime of carrying heavy loads. Put it down. All of it. Everything that steals your peace. Everything that weighs you down. Everything you were never meant to keep carrying. Let it go. Choose freedom. Choose peace. Choose to live light. This is how you honor yourself. This is how you create space for what truly matters. This is how you live freely in whatever time remains. Let go, and feel how much lighter you become. Chapter 7. Make peace with your story without rewriting it. Your life is a story. A long, complex, messy, beautiful, painful, triumphant story. And you are the only one who lived it from the inside. You are the only one who knows the full truth of your journey. Now, in this season, you must make peace with that story. All of it. Not just the parts you are proud of. Not just the chapters that turned out well. All of it. The whole complicated truth. This is hard work. This is brave work. This requires looking honestly at your life and accepting what you see. Many people spend their final years rewriting their story, editing out the uncomfortable parts, smoothing over the failures, exaggerating the successes, creating a version of their life that feels more acceptable, more impressive, more worthy. But this rewriting serves no one. It does not change what actually happened. It only creates distance between who you really are and who you pretend to be. It only requires you to maintain a fiction until you die. You do not have energy for that. You do not have time for that. And you deserve better than to spend your final years living a lie. Make peace with the truth. The whole truth. The real story of your actual life. Yes, you made mistakes. Yes, you failed sometimes. Yes, you hurt people. Yes, you were hurt. Yes, you fell short of your own ideals. Yes, you were not always brave, kind, wise, strong. But you also did good things. You also succeeded sometimes. You also loved people. You also showed courage. You also learned from your failures. You also grew. You also changed. You also became wiser, stronger, better through the years. Both are true. The failures and the successes. The mistakes and the growth. The hurts you caused and the love you gave. All of it is your story. All of it is true. All of it is part of who you are. Stop trying to be all good. Stop pretending you have no regrets. Stop creating a sanitized version of your life. You are human. Your story is human. That means it contains everything light and shadow, success and failure, wisdom and foolishness. Make peace with that. Accept that. Own that. When you make peace with your whole story, you gain something precious. You gain freedom from pretense. You gain authenticity. You gain the ability to be real, to be honest, to be fully yourself without apology. You also gain the ability to connect more deeply with others. When you stop pretending to be perfect, when you acknowledge your full humanity, you give others permission to do the same. You create space for real connection based on truth rather than performance. Your failures do not define you, but they are part of your story. They taught you things your successes could not teach. They humbled you. They showed you your limitations. They forced you to grow. Your pain does not define you, but it is part of your story. It deepened you. It made you more compassionate. It showed you strength you did not know you had. Your regrets do not define you, but they are part of your story. They show that you cared, that you had ideals you failed to meet, that you wish you had done better. That is honorable. That is human. Making peace with your story means accepting that you did some things well and some things poorly. You were a good parent in some ways and not in others. You were a good spouse in some ways and not in others. You were a good friend, employee, person in some ways and not in others. You were not all bad. You were not all good. You were human, complex, contradictory, growing, changing. Make peace with that complexity. Stop trying to reduce yourself to a simple narrative. Stop trying to make your story clean and tidy. It is not clean. It is not tidy. It is real. You also must make peace with things that happened to you. Things you did not choose. Things that were done to you. Circumstances beyond your control that shaped your life in ways you did not want. Maybe you experienced trauma. Maybe you faced unfair disadvantages. Maybe you were hurt by people who should have protected you. Maybe you lost people too soon. Maybe you faced illness, poverty, discrimination, betrayal. These things are part of your story. They are not your fault, but they are your reality. They shaped you. They influenced your choices. They created limitations you had to work within. Make peace with them, not because they were okay, not because they were fair, but because they were real. They happened. Denying them or staying bitter about them does not change them. It only keeps you trapped in anger. You cannot change your past. You cannot rewrite what happened. You can only choose how you relate to it now. Choose peace. Choose acceptance. Choose to see your story as it actually was, with compassion for yourself, with honesty about others, with wisdom about what shaped you. Your story is not a fairy tale. It is not a success story where everything worked out perfectly. It is not a tragedy where everything went wrong. It is a human story, messy, complex, real, and it is yours. It is the only one you have. It is the only one you will ever have. Make peace with it, honor it, accept it, not because it was perfect, but because it was real, because it was yours, because it made you who you are. Who you are now is the result of everything you experienced, everything you chose, everything that was chosen for you. All of it together created the person sitting here today. That person is enough. That person is worthy. That person deserves peace. You do not need to earn peace by having lived perfectly. You do not need to qualify for acceptance by rewriting your history. You can have peace right now, exactly as you are, with the exact story you actually lived. Make peace with your story by telling the truth, at least to yourself, at least in your own heart. Acknowledge what happened. Acknowledge what you did and what was done to you. Acknowledge the good and the bad. Acknowledge the complexity. And then forgive. Forgive yourself for your failures. Forgive others for their failures. Forgive life for being harder than you wanted it to be. Forgive God, fate, the universe for not protecting you from pain. Forgiveness does not mean approval. Forgiveness means release. Forgiveness means choosing peace over continued anger. Forgiveness means accepting what was so you can live freely in what is. You cannot carry bitterness about your story into peaceful aging. You cannot resent your history and have peace in your present. You cannot reject parts of yourself and be whole. Make peace with all of it. Even the parts you wish had been different. Even the parts that still hurt to remember. Even the parts you are ashamed of. All of it. This is your story. It is the story of a real human being who lived, struggled, tried, failed, succeeded, loved, lost, learned, grew. It is a story worth honoring. It is a story worth accepting. It is a story worth making peace with. When you make peace with your story, you can finally rest. You can stop fighting yourself. You can stop maintaining pretense. You can stop running from your own truth. You can just be, fully, honestly, peacefully, with nothing left to prove, nothing left to hide, nothing left to fix about who you were. You were who you were. You did what you did. You lived the life you lived. And now, in this final season, you can make peace with all of it. Not by changing it, not by denying it, not by rewriting it, but by accepting it, by owning it, by honoring the fullness of your real human story. This is freedom. This is peace. This is wholeness. This is how you live your final years, without the burden of maintaining fiction, without the exhaustion of pretending, without the loneliness of hiding your truth. Make peace with your story, all of it, the whole messy, beautiful, painful, triumphant truth, and discover the freedom that comes from finally accepting yourself exactly as you are, exactly as you were, exactly as you lived. Your story is enough. You are enough. Make peace with that truth, and live freely in the time you have remaining. Chapter 8. Live with intention while you still have days to choose. Every morning you open your eyes is a gift, not because life is easy, not because aging is pleasant, but because you are still here, still breathing, still capable of choice, and as long as you can choose, you can shape the quality of your remaining days. But here is what most people miss: the days will pass whether you live them intentionally or not. Time moves forward regardless. You will wake tomorrow and the next day and the day after that until one day you do not. The question is not whether time will pass. The question is how you will use it. Will you live intentionally? Or will you drift through your remaining years, letting each day blur into the next with nothing marking one from another? This is your choice. This is your power. This is what still remains fully under your control. You cannot control how many days you have left. You cannot control whether illness comes. You cannot control whether pain increases. You cannot control what happens around you. But you can control how you spend each day. You can control what you choose to focus on. You can control what you invest your limited energy in. Living intentionally means making conscious choices about how you spend your time instead of just letting time happen to you. It means asking yourself regularly, what matters most to me right now? What do I want to experience? What do I want to create? What do I want to contribute? What relationships do I want to deepen? What experiences do I want to have? What do I want my days to include? And then building your life around those answers. Building your days around what actually matters to you instead of defaulting to whatever is easiest, whatever is most familiar, whatever requires the least effort. Intention requires awareness. It requires paying attention to your life instead of sleepwalking through it. It requires noticing how you spend your hours and whether that spending aligns with your values. How much of your day do you spend on things that genuinely matter to you? How much do you spend on things that are just filling time? How much do you spend numb, distracted, checked out? Be honest. No judgment, just honest awareness. If you spend 6 hours a day watching television you do not care about, is that intentional? Is that how you want to spend your remaining time? Or is it just habit, just the path of least resistance, just what you default to because you have not made a different choice? If you spend your days alone when what you really want is connection, is that intentional? Or is it fear, laziness, assumption that connection is not available to you? If you spend your energy on worry, on regret, on anger about things you cannot change, is that intentional? Or is it just pattern, Just mental habit you have never challenged? Living intentionally means taking ownership of your choices. It means recognizing that even when you cannot choose what happens to you, you can choose how you respond. You can choose what you focus on. You can choose what you do with the hours you have. Start with your mornings. How do you begin each day? Do you wake with intention or do you wake with dread? Do you have a routine that supports you or do you start each day chaotically? Create a morning practice that sets the tone for your day. It does not need to be complex. It just needs to be intentional. Maybe it is 5 minutes of gratitude before you get out of bed, noticing 3 things you are grateful for. This simple practice shifts your mindset from lack to abundance, from complaint to appreciation. Maybe it is gentle movement, stretching, a short walk, something that wakes your body and reminds you that you are still capable of movement. Maybe it is reading something inspiring, something that feeds your mind with wisdom rather than starting your day with news designed to trigger fear. Maybe it is sitting in silence with coffee, just being present with the start of a new day rather than rushing into activity. Whatever it is, make it intentional, make it consistent, make it something that prepares you to live the day with purpose rather than just surviving it. Living intentionally also means being selective about what you say yes to and what you say no to. Your energy is limited. Your time is limited. You cannot do everything. You cannot please everyone. You must choose what deserves your yes. What relationships deserve your time and energy? What activities align with your values and bring meaning to your life? What commitments genuinely serve you? Say yes to those things. Protect time for those things. Invest your limited resources in those things. And everything else? Learn to say no. Learn to say, that is not for me right now. Learn to say, I appreciate the offer but I need to decline. Learn to say, I am choosing to spend my time differently. You do not owe anyone an explanation. You do not need to justify your choices. You are allowed to be selective about how you spend your remaining time. This is not selfishness. This is wisdom. This is recognizing that your time matters, that your energy matters, that you have the right to choose how you spend both. Living intentionally means creating rituals and routines that support the life you want to live. Rituals give structure. Rituals create meaning. Rituals mark time as something more than just hours passing. Maybe you create a ritual around meals, not rushing through food alone in front of a screen, but setting a table, preparing food with care, eating with presence and gratitude. Maybe you create an evening ritual, a walk at sunset, a time of reflection, a practice of reviewing your day and acknowledging what went well. Maybe you create weekly rituals, a call to a friend every Sunday, a visit to a place that brings you peace every Wednesday, a creative practice every Saturday morning. These rituals become anchors. They give your week shape. They ensure that certain meaningful activities happen regularly rather than only when you happen to think of them. Living intentionally also means being present to your actual life instead of constantly wishing you were somewhere else or someone else. It means accepting where you are right now and living fully from this exact point. You are this age. You have these capabilities. You have these circumstances. You have this body. You have this life. This is your reality. You can spend your remaining years wishing things were different, or you can accept what is and live fully within it. Acceptance is not giving up. Acceptance is starting from reality rather than from fantasy. Acceptance is working with what is actually true rather than what you wish were true. When you accept your reality, you stop wasting energy on resentment. You stop exhausting yourself with comparison. You free yourself to work with what you actually have. And what you have, right now, is today. This day, these hours, this moment. What will you do with it? How will you live it? What will you choose? Will you choose presence or distraction? Will you choose connection or isolation? Will you choose gratitude or complaint? Will you choose action or passivity? Will you choose to engage with life or to withdraw from it? These are choices you make every single day, multiple times a day, and these choices accumulate. These choices determine the quality of your remaining life. No one can make these choices for you. No one can live your life for you. No one can give you meaning. You must create it through your daily choices. This is both burden and gift. It is burden because you carry responsibility. It is gift because you have power. The power to shape your experience through intention. You may not have many days left. You may have many. You do not know. But however many you have, you can live them intentionally. You can live them with purpose. You can live them fully engaged rather than half asleep. Start today, not tomorrow, not when you feel better, not when circumstances improve. Today, make one intentional choice, just one. Choose something that matters to you and do it today. Call someone, create something, learn something, move your body, express gratitude, show love, do something that brings meaning to this day. And then tomorrow, do it again. Make another intentional choice. And the day after that, stack these intentional days together. Watch how your life changes when you stop drifting and start choosing. This is how you honor the gift of time. This is how you make your remaining days count. This is how you live fully until your last breath. With intention, with consciousness, with choice, with presence, with purpose. Live intentionally while you still have days to choose. Because one day the choosing will end. But until then, every morning you wake, you have another opportunity to live with purpose, to choose what matters, to make this day count. Do not waste it. Do not sleepwalk through it. Do not let it pass unmarked. Live it. Choose it. Make it matter. This is your time. These are your days. Live them intentionally. Live them fully. Live them in a way that when you look back, you can say, I was present. I chose well. I lived fully. I did not waste the gift. Chapter 9. Become the elder you needed when you were young. You are an elder now. Whether you embrace that role or not, whether you feel worthy of it or not, you have lived long enough to hold wisdom that younger people need. You have survived enough to offer guidance that comes only through experience. You have learned lessons that cannot be taught in any classroom. This is not about age alone. Being old does not automatically make you wise, but living thoughtfully through decades of experience creates knowledge that is valuable, needed, worth sharing. The question is, will you share it? Will you step into the role of elder with intentionally? Or will you remain silent, keeping your wisdom to yourself, allowing younger generations to stumble through mistakes you could help them avoid? Think back to when you were young. What did you need from the older people in your life? What wisdom did you wish they had shared? What guidance would have helped you navigate difficult times? What truth would have saved you from painful mistakes? Maybe you needed someone to tell you that failure is not fatal, that mistakes are how you learn, that you do not have to be perfect to be worthy. Maybe you needed someone to tell you that relationships matter more than achievements, that time with loved ones is more valuable than any career success, that love is worth the risk of heartbreak. Maybe you needed someone to tell you to slow down, to be present, to notice the beauty in ordinary moments rather than always racing toward the next goal. Maybe you needed someone to tell you that your worth is not determined by productivity, that you are valuable simply because you exist, that you do not need to earn love through performance. Maybe you needed someone to tell you that life will break your heart, but you will survive, that loss will come, but you will endure, that pain is temporary, but the strength you gain from surviving it is permanent. Whatever you needed and did not receive, whatever wisdom you wish had been shared with you, that is what you can offer now. You can be for younger people what you needed when you were in their position. This is the role of elder, not to lecture, not to judge, not to tell young people they are doing everything wrong, but to share what you have learned through living, to offer perspective, to provide guidance when asked, to create space for younger people to struggle and grow while knowing someone has walked this path before them. Being an elder means being available, being willing to listen, being open to questions, being honest about your own journey, including your mistakes and failures. Young people do not need you to be perfect, they need you to be real. They need to see that you survived imperfection. They need to know that life can be hard and confusing and messy, and you can still come through it with wisdom, strength, grace. You can offer this in many ways. You can offer it within your family. Your children need your wisdom, even when they pretend they do not. Your grandchildren need stories from your life that show them where they come from and what is possible. Tell them about your struggles. Tell them about times you failed and what you learned. Tell them about times you succeeded and what it cost. Tell them the truth about your life, not just the edited highlights. They need to know you as a full human being, not just as a role. They need to see that you made mistakes and survived them. They need to understand that the life they are struggling to build, you once struggled to build too. This gives them permission to be imperfect. This gives them hope that they too can survive their mistakes. This gives them connection to something larger than themselves. You can also be an elder in your community. Volunteer to mentor. Offer your professional skills to help young people starting careers. Share your knowledge in areas where you have expertise. Young people are hungry for guidance from people who have actually lived. They get advice from the internet, from peers who know more than they do, from sources that have never been tested by real life. They need the perspective that only comes from decades of experience. You do not have to be an expert in everything. You just need to be willing to share what you actually know from what you actually lived. Maybe you know about building a marriage that lasts. Maybe you know about raising children through difficult times. Maybe you know about financial discipline. Maybe you know about career resilience. Maybe you know about faith that sustains through loss. Maybe you know about creativity that continues despite rejection. Whatever you know from living, someone younger needs to learn. Share it, offer it, make yourself available to pass it on. Being an elder also means modeling healthy aging, showing younger people what is possible, showing them that life does not end at retirement, showing them that you can age with dignity, purpose, vitality. They are watching how you age. They are forming beliefs about their own future based on what they see in you. If you model decline, resignation, bitterness, they will expect the same for themselves. If you model engagement, purpose, continued growth, you expand their vision of what is possible. You have power to influence what they believe about aging simply by how you live. Use that power well. Model the aging you want them to aspire to. Be honest about the challenges. Do not pretend aging is easy, but also show them the gifts. Show them the wisdom. Show them the freedom. Show them the peace that can come with age. Being an elder means offering stability in a chaotic world. Young people today face uncertainties you did not face. Technology is changing everything. The economy is unstable. The future is unclear. They are anxious, overwhelmed, uncertain. You can offer them steadiness. You have lived through change before. You have survived uncertainty before. You have endured difficult times before. Your presence, your calm, your perspective that this too shall pass provides ballast in their storm. You do not need to have all the answers. You just need to model that it is possible to live through uncertainty without falling apart. That it is possible to face an unknown future without giving in to despair. Being an elder also means creating space for younger people to grow. Not doing everything for them. Not solving all their problems. Not protecting them from every struggle. Part of being a good elder is knowing when to step back. Knowing when to let them struggle. Knowing when to let them fail so they can learn from failure. Your role is not to prevent their pain. Your role is to be present with them in their pain. To remind them they will survive it. To offer perspective without removing their agency. This requires wisdom. This requires restraint. This requires trust that the struggles they face are shaping them just as your struggles shaped you. Let them make mistakes. Let them learn hard lessons. But be there. Be available. Be the steady presence that reminds them they are not alone, that you have faith in their ability to grow through this. That struggle is part of becoming who they are meant to be. You can also be an elder by preserving and passing on family history, cultural traditions, stories that would otherwise be lost. You are the keeper of memory. You hold stories that no one else can tell. Record them, write them, share them. Do not let this knowledge die with you. Future generations will want to know where they came from. They will want to understand the struggles and triumphs of those who came before. They will want connection to their roots. You are the bridge between past and future. You hold memory of people they will never meet. You can give them connection to ancestors, to family stories, to cultural traditions. This is sacred work. This is elder work. This is how wisdom passes from generation to generation. Being an elder is not about power. It is not about control. It is not about demanding respect simply because you are old. Real elders earn respect by offering wisdom with humility, by sharing without demanding, by making themselves available without imposing. You become the elder you needed when you were young by being present, being honest, being available, being generous with your wisdom while remaining humble about what you do not know. The world needs elders. The younger generations need elders. They need people who have lived, who have learned, who can offer perspective, guidance, stability, wisdom. Will you be that? Will you step into this role with intention? Will you become the elder you wish you had when you were struggling through your younger years? This is part of your purpose in this season. This is part of your contribution. This is how you give back for the wisdom you gain through your own hard-won experience. Be the elder the world needs. Be the elder you needed. Share your wisdom. Tell your stories. Offer your perspective. Make yourself available. Create space for younger people to grow. This is how wisdom survives. This is how the next generation learns from the one before. This is how you ensure that your life experience benefits not just you but all who come after you. Become the elder you needed when you were young. This is sacred work. This is important work. This is work only you can do. Chapter 10. Finish strong no matter how many days remain. You are going to die. You know this. Everyone knows this. But most people live as if they will live forever. Most people postpone living fully until someday. Most people drift through their final years rather than finishing strong. Do not be most people. You do not know how many days you have left. It could be months. It could be years. It could be decades. You do not know. But what you do know is this: however many days remain, they matter. They count. They are worth living fully. This is not about denial. This is not about pretending death is not coming. This is about accepting that death is coming and choosing to live fully until it arrives. Finishing strong does not mean pretending you are not aging. It does not mean denying physical decline. It does not mean refusing to acknowledge limitations. Finishing strong means living with intention, purpose, and full engagement until your last breath. It means refusing to give up on yourself just because you are old. It means continuing to grow, to love, to contribute, to experience life fully. It means making peace with death while still choosing life. Every day, with every choice, with every action. You have watched people die. Some died well. Some died poorly. You know the difference. You have seen people who remained engaged, purposeful, loving until the end. And you have seen people who gave up years before their heart stopped beating. Which way will you go? How will you finish? What will your final years look like? This is your choice. This is still fully within your control. Finishing strong means taking care of yourself, not giving up on your body just because it is aging, not abandoning healthy habits just because. What is the point? The point is that you are still alive. The point is that you deserve to feel as good as possible for as long as possible. The point is that quality of life matters. Keep moving, keep eating well, keep taking your medications, keep going to medical appointments, keep doing the things that support your health, not because you will live forever, but because you want to live well for however long you have. Finishing strong means staying mentally engaged, not letting your mind go idle just because you are retired, not accepting cognitive decline without fighting for mental sharpness. Keep learning, keep reading, keep challenging your brain, keep having conversations that make you think, keep engaging with the world even when the world seems to have lost interest in you. Your mind is precious. Protect it, challenge it, keep it alive until the end. Finishing strong means maintaining relationships, not withdrawing from people just because goodbyes are painful, not isolating yourself just because you fear being a burden. Stay connected. Deepen your most important relationships. Repair broken relationships while you still can. Tell people you love them. Show affection. Be present. Be engaged. Do not rob yourself of love in your final years out of fear of loss. Love is always worth the risk of grief. Connection is always worth the risk of goodbye. Finishing strong means continuing to contribute, not retiring from usefulness just because you retired from paid work. not acting as if you have nothing left to offer the world. Find ways to serve, find ways to give, find ways to make a difference, however small. Your life matters until your last breath. Act like it, live like it, contribute like it. Finishing strong means making peace with your mortality while still engaging fully with life. It means holding two truths at once: I will die, and until I do, I will live fully. This is not contradiction. This is wisdom. This is accepting reality while refusing to let reality steal your remaining days. Yes, you will die, but you are not dead yet. So live, really live, fully, intentionally, purposefully. Finishing strong means having difficult conversations, making plans for your death, creating your will, discussing your wishes with family, preparing practically for the inevitable. This is not morbid. This is loving. This is responsible. This is one final gift you can give to those who love you: the gift of clear wishes, organized affairs, preparations that make their grief a little easier to bear. Do not avoid these conversations out of superstition or fear. Have them. Make your wishes clear. Organize your affairs. Take care of practical matters. This is part of finishing well. Finishing strong means letting go of what no longer serves you, releasing grudges, forgiving old hurts, making peace with your story, simplifying your life, creating space for what truly matters. You do not have time for meaningless conflict. You do not have energy for maintaining resentment. You do not have days to waste on things that do not matter. Let it go. All of it. Everything that steals peace. Everything that creates distance. Everything that prevents you from living fully in whatever time remains. Finishing strong means being honest about your needs. Asking for help when you need it. Accepting assistance with grace. Not pretending to be more capable than you are out of pride. There is strength in acknowledging limitations. There is wisdom in accepting help. There is dignity in being honest about what you can and cannot do. Let people help you. Let people love you by serving you. Let people feel useful by supporting you. This is gift to them, not burden. Finishing strong means staying curious about life. Not acting as if you have seen everything, done everything, learned everything. Remaining open to surprise, to beauty, to wonder. Life still has gifts to offer you. Moments of unexpected joy. Connections that surprise you. Beauty that takes your breath away. Insights that shift your perspective. Stay open to them. Keep noticing. Keep appreciating. Keep experiencing life with fresh eyes, grateful heart, open spirit. Finishing strong means expressing gratitude for the life you have lived, for the people you have loved, for the experiences you have had, for the simple fact of being alive this long. Gratitude transforms final years from bitter to sweet. Gratitude shifts focus from what is lost to what remains. Gratitude creates peace. Practice it daily. Notice what is good. Acknowledge what you have been given. Express thanks for another day, another sunrise, another moment of being alive. Finishing strong means living without regret. Not because your life was perfect, but because you have made peace with imperfection. Because you have done what you could to repair what was broken. Because you have forgiven yourself and others. Because you have chosen to focus on what was good rather than what was lacking. You cannot change your past. You can only make peace with it. Do that. Finish with peace rather than regret. Finishing strong means preparing spiritually for death. Whatever your beliefs, whatever your faith or lack of faith, preparing to face what comes next. For some, this means deepening prayer practice. For some, this means studying sacred texts. For some, this means making peace with God. For some, this means accepting mystery without needing certainty. However you understand death, whatever you believe about what comes after, prepare yourself. Face it consciously. Make peace with it. Do not leave it as unfinished business that haunts your final days. Finishing strong means modeling good dying for those who will follow. Showing younger people that it is possible to face death with grace, courage, peace. Teaching them by example how to die well. They are watching. They are learning from you. Show them that death does not have to be tragedy. Show them that life can be meaningful until the very end. Show them that it is possible to face mortality without falling apart. This is your final teaching. Make it powerful. Make it meaningful. Make it a gift. Finishing strong does not mean you will not struggle. It does not mean you will not have hard days. It does not mean you will not feel afraid, sad, angry about dying. All of that is human. All of that is normal. Feel it, acknowledge it, but do not let it prevent you from living fully. Do not let fear of death steal the life you still have. However many days remain, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, they are yours. They count. They matter. They are worth living fully. Do not waste them in bitterness, regret, withdrawal, passivity. Live them, really live them, with intention, purpose, love, engagement, presence, gratitude. Finish strong, not perfectly, but fully, not without struggle, but without giving up, not without pain, but without losing yourself to it. Live until you die, really live, fully, consciously, intentionally, gratefully. This is how you honor the gift of life. This is how you respect the years you have been given. This is how you finish well. When your time comes, when death arrives, let it find you still engaged, still living, still loving, still present, not hiding from life, not waiting to die, living until the very end. This is finishing strong. This is dying well. This is the final gift you give yourself and everyone who loves you. Live fully until your last breath. Finish strong, no matter how many days remain. You have listened. You have stayed. You have heard these words. Now the question is, what will you do with them? These are not just ideas to consider. These are not just nice thoughts to entertain. These are truths to live by, principles to build your remaining years on, guidance for finishing your life strong. You refuse the corner they built for you. You build strength in the body you have today. You guard your mind like your life depends on it. You deepen love before time runs out. You find purpose that makes you rise each morning. You let go of every weight you were not meant to carry. You make peace with your story without rewriting it. You live with intention while you still have days to choose. You become the elder you needed when you were young. You finish strong no matter how many days remain. This is how you live fully in your remaining years. This is how you age with dignity, purpose, vitality. This is how you make every remaining day count. You are not finished. You are not irrelevant. You are not invisible. You are here. You are alive. You are capable of living fully until your last breath. Do not let anyone convince you otherwise. Not society, not culture, not even the voice of doubt in your own mind. You have lived too long, survived too much, learned too hard to spend your final years in quiet resignation. You have more to give. You have more to experience. You have more to become. Your age is your advantage. Your experience is your power. Your wisdom is your gift. Use it, share it, live it, starting today, starting now, starting with the next choice you make, the next action you take, the next thought you think. Live intentionally, love deeply, contribute meaningfully, finish strong. Your remaining years can be your best years, not because they are easier, but because you are finally wise enough to know what truly matters, finally free enough to live by your own values, finally brave enough to be fully yourself. This is your time. This is your season. This is your opportunity. Do not waste it. Do not squander it. Do not let it pass unmarked. Live it fully, intentionally, gratefully, powerfully. You have everything you need inside you. The strength, the wisdom, the courage, the love. Now go live. Make your remaining days matter. Finish strong. Show the world what is possible. Your story is not over. The best chapters may still be ahead. Live